Today we bring you the Kobayashi Studio. Produced the R2 yogurt switch made by Huey's mother. Yes, Xiaolin has released yet another new product. It's really hardworking, it's different from upgrading from a natural switch V1 to V2. Compared to R1, the R2 yogurt switch is only a minor adjustment. The overall orientation hasn't changed much. So it's the R2 version. No, V2. In this video I'll introduce and share with you what happened at that time. What touching moments did the hugely popular U-Tencent switch evoke? First, the overall exterior color scheme remains a milky blue shell. Adding a slightly off-white axle is a very cute combination. Differences from the RA version. First, the previous bid. From Kobayashi Lib to the new English term Koma, abbreviated as. It also comes with a built-in light guide column. In terms of typing sound, you can actually hear that the UG R2 is quite crisp. The type of gray wood core brittle shaft hasn't changed much. In fact, you can't even tell much difference from the R1 version. The main upgrade is still in the feel. Replaced with the latest Huimuxin hardcover as a whole. The tactile feel of the shape is somewhat released. Whether it's the initial or mid-stage bottom, it loosens considerably. It no longer feels tight and unsmooth. This change is actually quite noticeable to the naked eye. This shows the difference in axial stability. So, what are the pros and cons of the new and old versions? The old version had relatively small frames. Plus, lubrication is concentrated. Overall noise control. The consistency of the switch is fed back to the switch itself. The consistency control on the above is somewhat stronger. This is actually quite easy to understand. If the frame size is very small, even if the openness and smoothness are not very consistent, but the final sound difference. Nor is it as big as imagined. This is why the old Hun Mingxing switch. One reason why inconsistent sounds rarely appear even when heading up. The downside is that the widely used merge feels too tight. If you spend a long time at the Marxist school, it can be quite tiring. And in the new version, this SAR is scaled up. The mineral volume version, which has tighter noise control, will definitely be a bit weaker. And as mentioned earlier, its SAR output is large. If the scenes aren't consistent, it's easier to experience different changes after you get on the machine. This sound expression is also relative. Overall, it is still considered an excellent game. Sound control and consistency performance are advantageous. It's about optimizing the feel, there's no need to say much, everyone understands it. The above situation basically applies to all linear shafts. This noise, the sound performance and feel are almost above the rest. The state of Fuxiang observation is low, where you are stronger and I am weaker. Huimuxin switches are a rather special case. So far, the quality and completion of the switch at Huimuxin Daigong are closely related to its performance. To put it simply, Huimei Star axles built with a 3.5 or less will generally perform excellently. Huimei Star axis built with a magnitude greater than 3.5. Perhaps it's because of the characteristics of this shaft field mold. In the old version, the longer the build, the more the card is set. Also, the feeling of blockage becomes more obvious. Anyone who has bought a few Lao Hun Shun shoe, the new version is built for longer periods. The spring snap of the pressure cooker will have a more pronounced spring feedback. During rapid continuous strikes, you might even experience the kind of tier T seeds that microsegment feeling. The specific reasons are more complex. Nor are we players. That's all, there are things to consider. After learning the wood core axis, the experience is to try to pick the short-built ones. Huimu Yuanjun bought it. That's right, that's all for this video. Thank you all for watching our next video. See you in the next video.